What's up, y'all? Chem Jack here. Today we're going to be going over my plate carrier setup. It is very much a budget build, very much a civilian build. So if y'all have any recommendations, tips, and tricks, let me know. I've kind of got it set up for escape and evade, zombie apocalypse, Red Dawn, whatever you want to call it. But let's get started. Alright, so starting off with the carrier itself. It is a Cage 2.0 by Turtleback. I've found it very comfortable. It is not a minimalist carrier. It has full side panels that you can put a soft plate in, as well as magazine and tourniquet, or what I'm rocking. On the other side here, we've got a pouch for nods and thermal. If you can't see in the dark in today's day and age, you're gonna get killed by somebody that can. So, aside from that, you can put whatever you want in here. I sometimes run a radio pouch on this side if I'm hanging out with my buddies and we're listening to the radio on the Bao Feng or whatever it's called. We also, just talk and chat and whatever. So, you notice across, I've got 5 magazines. And from what I've heard talking to everybody, if you got 5 on your carrier, that's plenty for a fight. If you're using more than 5 mags, you need to get the fuck out of there. As well as 45 caliber Glock mags for my Glock that also fit my Vector. In this front dangler pouch here, rocking a buff, neck gaiter, keep you out of the wind, out of the cold. As well as one more Glock mag and an extra quad stack 60 rounder. And if you ever just need to lay down some support, that's pretty much going to turn an AR into an LMG. In here I've also got extra firing pin, as well as your AR armorer's tool, some E-tape or 100-mile-an-hour tape. Can't forget the Zenicinos. Anything else in this pocket? Also got a little 380 mag for my backup pistol. Coming to the more personal effect front pocket, we've got a torch lighter, as well as extra batteries for everything that I need, as well as a lens wipe. Got AAA and all the C3 whatevers in there. As well as another multi-tool. This is got everything you need, and I've only used it a couple times camping so far. I've only needed to use it a couple of times to pull a couple of things out and pry some nails, but everything I've needed it for, it's worked. It's not a replacement for a good knife, and the good knife that I'm rocking is a Automat Kalashnikov. Let's see if I can get the glare. And this is a knife that I've had for a long time, so it's pretty worn in. There's some super glue stuck to the blade, I'm sure y'all can see. But it's worked for me. Can't forget Sharpies. If you notice, there's a Sharpie on this side, as well as 2 more Sharpies down here. One of the things I'm always hearing is, hey man, you got a Sharpie? Hey man, you got a zip tie? And actually, I don't know if I have more zip ties in here right now, but... Also in this front pocket, I've got a normal lighter, Mylar blanket to try and beat thermals. You want to make sure you have a thicker Mylar blanket, and if you're using it to beat thermals, you want to make sure there's space between you and the blanket so your heat does not radiate to the blanket. Coming around to the back side here, I'm sure you can see the water Camelback. Got a flat pack on here, extra carabiner. In this pocket here, got extra socks. Wet feet suck, so there you go. Extra Israeli bandage, as well as hand sanitizer, gloves, a couple extra pills, Motrin, Benadryl, whatever you need. Claritin D, the decongestant part, very much helps keep you alert, awake, and breathing clearly. More tape. Mouth guard. If you're getting near a lot of large explosions, I can't explain how nice it is to have a mouth guard. It really does make a world of difference. I've also got another emergency Mylar blanket in here, some IV, liquid IV, you know the drill. Gloves, extra compass, don't get lost, you know. And there's a lot of things that you're going to say, oh, you might be missing this, oh, you might be missing that. I've got my backpack, I've got my belt. You notice on the belt, there's my Gerber multi-tool right there. Coming to the main pocket of the backpack, this I pretty much just use for water. And in here, I've got 2 soft bags to fill with water, as well as the 3-liter Camelback itself, and a water filter, water straw. And I think I've got some iodine tablets in here. They might be in my backpack, but as well as filtration, you want purification. If you're out somewhere and you're drinking sketchy water, you want to filter it and purify it. And if you can't boil it, you can use iodine tablets, you can use pool chlorine, you can use all sorts of different things. There's a million ways to purify your water. Don't die of something stupid. Also, we've got on the back side here the knockoff rollout med kit, and this would be in the small of your back, so you just kind of reach around and pull it out. And this is the actual med kit of my kit. And in here, you notice you've got chest seals, bandaging, all sorts of gauze, gloves, another Sharpie, another Mylar blanket, scissors, razor, more padding, more gauze, more bleed cease, and that's an important thing to have as well. You want to make sure you got plenty of bleed stop, bleed cease, whatever clotting agent you can get your hands on. And even just for deep cuts out in the woods, it helps to have it. Now personally, if you're running a little first aid kit, I cannot understate how important it is to buy or build your own first aid kit. You don't want to buy one and not look at it. You want to buy one, go through everything that's in it, look at every little piece, add what you need, take out what you don't. Ounces make pounds, pounds make pain. So anything you don't need, trash it. Anything that you think you need, might as well take 2 of, because 2 is 1, 1 is none. Last but not least, the side plates themselves. If I can figure out how the fuck to get in here. These are the side plates I'm rocking. Safe Life Defense. They're comfortable enough. They've worked well so far. Level 3A, if you see there. And they fit right in behind the magazine and behind the tourniquet. Everything seems to work nicely.